Alright, good morning everybody. We are about to dig into some serious base building. We've finally been making some progress. We are getting our buildings put together while fighting off bandit raid after bandit raid. Every random turd bandit keeps showing up trying to take what we have. We've hired some mercenaries to kind of keep them off our backs so we can actually progress. And we've set up one of our recruits to farm up the beak things so we can make use of their meat, keep us fed, as well as we might be able to use the skins for something. So I'm going to try and keep an eye on that, make sure we put those to use. We'll either sell them so we can buy what we need, or if we end up needing leather for something, we might use it ourselves. Right now we're a little strapped for cash compared to where we usually are. We spent a lot of money on just trying to make sure we have enough food while we're transitioning until we can make our own food. Looks like the bandits are going to fight the beak things for us. We'll take that. Bandits are a lot easier to deal with than beak things. Inu, you're not really getting to do anything, are you? Yeah, we'll put Inu on engineering. Everyone's ending up kind of scattered, which isn't great, but they do have to just take these guys out so they can get back to it. We keep an eye on Jag longer. He's making sure all those beak things, like I said, he's looting all of that stuff, putting them to use, and then getting back to... What is he doing here? Oh, looks like he's still foraging, cooking these guys up. He's not even worried about doing the engineering process. Yeah, having these mercenaries here has been clutch, because while they're not the toughest guys out there, they are able to handle the beak things pretty well and keep us doing construction work. Finally starting to see the walls come up. The only thing left that's going to burn building materials is this last building over here. Once that's built, they're going to start working on the walls. Once the walls are up, that's when we'll start looking at getting iron plates going in order to finish out our power structure. We got an electrical storage up here, but we don't necessarily need that up there. Who on earth? This guy ran up into our house. Where are the guards at? Why are they allowing this guy to do this? What the heck? Logan, you need some ammo. Cat, shoot his ass. Burns under attack in the middle of the city and nobody's doing anything? I guess they're trying. Squint is being bombarded at this point. This is ridiculous. I got something for your ass. Fine, y'all want to do this? Let's do this. Burn, whoop his ass. You are always first, thank you. We're in the middle of Squin, and apparently we're just being bombarded by dust bandits anyway. This is ridiculous. Even the guards, there aren't even enough guards to handle it. We're out here trying to perform some strength training. Just can't even get that done. It is so hectic out here. I'm just hoping we can get these dang buildings up soon. Did the materials trader show up already? Oh goodness, they're coming back for tribute. Can't even protect us in the city, but they want tribute. Looks like the last building's gonna be up soon. That's when the walls start. Beep, go talk to this guy. Holy. He has everything I ever wanted. Oh my. Okay. We're gonna slow things down. Beep, go build that. What does it take to store? Oh boy. Griffin, go build that. And then who's got a big boy backpack? Boomin. Go talk to that guy. Wait. Where's Beep? Beep, you trade with Fumin. Give me that backpack, dude. And then Beep is gonna catch back up with this guy. That cost us a lot of money, but that was exactly what we were hoping for. It could not have been better. Because they'll be able to use those even with them laying on the ground. That one trader might have just pushed us over. We might actually be getting the base built here in the next few minutes. That's astounding. We love that. All the building materials. It's absolute carnage in the base, but that's okay. Now the base really is starting to piece together nicely. This is awesome. They're spending a little more time on the iron plates than I would like, but it is what it is. They'll run through those pretty quickly and then get to work on the other stuff. This is great. So we'll let the tax check come by. They're probably going to take like all of our food. So let's go ahead and rob the food bin. So you can't have them just taking all of our food. Oh, 8 days? Never mind. That'll be fine. 8 days is fine. I thought they were coming very soon. As soon as we finish getting the walls up, that's when I'll start cranking out the iron plates to finish the job. What is it going to take for batteries? A good battery bank is electrical components and plates. So we might build an electrical component bench. That's something we could be doing right now, honestly. 10 iron plates. We'll probably stick to buying those for now since we need such a limited amount. I don't want to spend my money on that. Or I should say I don't want to spend my plates on that. I want to have enough of that laying around. How are we doing on food in here? pretty good. Still not good on ammo though. I bet these guys are, yeah, they're running out quick. Griffin, let's go see if we can score them some ammo. That ain't much. We'll try the way station. I think those are the last few walls. We'll have to go check and see if we're ready to go. Okay, no ammo. We're mostly going to need iron plates and electricals from here on out. No, we still got a few walls, but we're close. We're very close. That's pretty spectacular. Alright, now we'll run Griffin back. We just gotta see if we can get the rest of those iron plates and electricals brought up. Once we can get our power set up, then we put the batteries together, we're gonna be golden. Not many iron plates left, that's kind of a bummer. We need another one of those material traders to roll up, that would be great. That should be it for now. I think I want to try and get our iron plates production up before I bother doing anything else. Actually, let's get the refinery up first. That makes sense, right? Well, my wife's trying to be all quiet and sneaky, but she brought me coffee. That is the best. I might sound a little weird. We've kind of come down with something. Just kind of generally makes you feel like crap. There's not a lot of coughing or any of that nonsense, but everything just feels off. But every time I take a break from streaming, it's 3 months until I stream again. And I really want to get to where people show up and watch and enjoy it, and that's just not going to happen unless I stay consistent. Right now we're just short on iron plates. Maybe I could have gotten this going sooner, but I really didn't want to try and build up something that big inside there while the walls weren't up. Oh, I cleaned him out of iron plates already. Let's see. Might be time to start sending Beep to do this. He's so fast. Or to get Griffin his own set of speed legs.
I was just trying to tell you that I won a core deal already, and Seth got 100% on his first exam.
Very nice.
Not a pop quiz, an exam.
Nice. Alright, now we got coffee in us. We're surely going to get this done now. That's all it was missing, right? Had nothing to do with the piles and piles of beak things and bandits. They weren't interrupting anything. No, come back here. Don't you worry about selling to that guy. I'm sitting here with a ton of cats ready to go. And you don't have what I want. You suck. Oh, but you do have more lanterns again? No way, we'll take that. Ugh, there's a beak thing nest right there. That's not cool. We just need enough iron plates to get our iron plate production going. I've always hated that those things take iron plates to produce. It's like you've got to have iron plates to make iron plates type nonsense. And I get that you can buy those from the city, but they go fast. It's honestly the only thing that I find a little obnoxious of playing modless is just this complete lack of resources that are available for purchase. Because all it does is make you run around and get them. You're still going to get them. You just have to wait. if it just invites tedium or wasted time, that's just something I think modding out makes a lot of sense. I'd much rather mod that out than changing the combat too much or making things too easy. I do like the 5 attack slots mod though. That makes the combat just seem way better to me. I never understood why it's like a bad action movie where everyone's standing around waiting their turn to 1v1 you. Alright, they're going on that. It'd be great if we got another materials trader right about meow. We've racked up a ton of building materials. I'm not going to need those much longer. No, no, they haven't even refreshed yet. Has your money refreshed? Yeah, your money refreshed. You just didn't have iron plates. That's rough. Well, since I'm not going to be storing iron plates there anymore, we'll snag one more. I don't really need a bolt box yet. That's just silly. I can trade these off to people. Oh wow, I think we're done with even needing electrical components. Dang. Okay, that's a good thing though. We got plenty of building materials. So if I come up with other stuff that I need, I know I'm gonna need some electricals for some benches. Beef's not doing the dirty work. He's leading from the front. He's in charge, okay? He is in charge of our army. He runs the base. He's not doing the dirty work. He's out here making sure it gets done, leading from the front like a real man. Beep's the best, okay. We don't make Beep do grunt work. He's got the greatest Nodachi known to man. Masterwork armor. The most expensive limbs money can buy. He runs at the speed of sound, okay? We don't have him doing dirty work. He just knows that it's important to get the base up and running, so he's working hard on it. That's all. These iron plates are rarer than diamonds in this game right now. I knew I should have been buying and stacking up on them. I just didn't. So right now I'm just trying to scrounge enough iron plates to get iron plate production going in the base. And then it's all kind of automated from there. We'll go back to sending burn on armor runs, getting even more recruits, getting equipped that way. Oh yeah, that should do it. That's great. That's what we needed. The only thing we're really worried about now is keeping up with the Czech food demands. That could get old pretty quick. We don't want to make enemies of the Czech living so close to one of their cities. It would just be a constant battle. So here, this is where these mercenaries are actually earning their keep. Dealing with these beak things that try to come and mess with us is invaluable. Alright, we do have enough building materials for now. I'm going to take them off of that job for now. Or on, let them handle it. Okay, Scratch, we're going to have you mining. Beanhop will have you hauling to the auto refinery. Griffin, you should probably stay out of all that. Now we are going to be limited on what we can do. Till the daytime pops up. We're not going to be able to refine any iron plates until the wind comes back, and that's usually during the day. I kind of just got this gate up rough and tumble here, but it's not going to be a great gate for defense. We're going to have to look at changing it up. I am going to have the ability to install some harpoon turrets, which is going to be sweet. But right now, I just wanted to get a wall around us. That way, every random person can't just wander in here and cause problems on the edges. They've at least got to push through the gate. We need to get Beanhop, Inu. We need to get all of these guys. All these guys that are doing this level of work, we're going to get them their own lantern. Beep, come on over here. I'll give your lantern to Beanhop. You're not going to need it. And then Scratch is going to need one. I'd just rather have my guys that are doing the mining. Hey now. Kang, I need you to trade with this guy. That way they've always got nice lighting. That'll keep them working more efficiently over here. Everybody get inside the gate, please. Oh wow, looks like we're up and running on power. That's fantastic. So then I guess the next thing we'll build is an ore mine. This is going to let us get this ore up faster. Only needs one worker, which is even better. No, don't start attacking the mercenaries. Let's not get into all that. He's just trying to protect the gate. We do need to move those building materials over here. I really want to get I really wish this stone mine didn't have to be outside the base. I guess I could extend it a little bit, but I don't want to touch that road. Probably going to look into extending it though, just to keep it simple. We're going to take Jaglonger off of the foraging animals, keep him inside the base. Get a little bit of this chaos under control here. Alright, we've already got the ore drill up. That's pretty fantastic. Get Scratched operating that. Man, can these guys just stay in here? That would be great. If you guys could stop trying to fight shit outside the base and then knock the door down, that'd be great. They were good for when we really needed them, but now they're just a nuisance. Actually, we'll put him on operating the actual mine too. This will just kind of increase our output. And now we need to build our battery bay. This is going to be bandit demands. That's so cute. That is beyond cute. Let's get everybody over here. Beep, where are you? Turn everybody's jobs off. Beep. No, guys, stay here. We're gonna have Beep immediately go and bash the face into this guy running his mouth. Beep is not worried about you at all. Griffin, you gotta get out of there. I don't know what you're doing. Let's not miss the fun, though. Oh, he's not on passive. That's what's wrong. I just don't want him in the middle of all of these bullets flying. Or all the crossbow arrows, I should say. It definitely didn't hurt having the mercenaries, but they were not necessary. Beep just sprinting around the battlefield. I love it. Alright, let's get everybody in here and back to work. Shed Kingdom still got about 5 days out. These guys will be gone soon. That'll make it a little less hectic. We are going to want to figure out a better defensive gate. Alright, battery banks are going to be what really keep our base operating. We're going to have that to have any realistic hope of using hydroponics. Okay, that's just not going to happen. Oh, there we go. Right now we're just trying to build up enough power and battery banks to be able to realistically keep the base running all the time. We don't want to go too crazy and waste materials, but at the same time, our batteries are going to be the main thing that decide if we keep running all day or not. I don't want to crowd the door. That never works out great. Crowding the doors and the stairs isn't good. We'll start with that. I don't know that we necessarily need to set up electrical component production. Kind of have to see how much it's going to cost us. We already have so many. These are for, what does a hydroponic vegetables take? Only 2. We can probably keep up with that with purchases. And our power consumption is extremely low, which is nice. We're going to want to get some recruits that are non-combat recruits too. The unfortunate thing is we've been working on things like laboring, but we don't really have anybody that's going to be a capable farmer at the start. We're going to see a lot of loss when we go to try to farm things up. Love seeing these bandits just smashed. Absolutely losing. So it looks like we're going to way overcharge our batteries, which is nice. I still think we want more. Because we want to get to where we've charged our batteries so much that if we went 2 days without wind for some awful reason, it wouldn't matter. And it may seem weird that I'm bothering to turn these, but it affects where they try to build them from, and it can make it a lot easier to get them built without causing problems. I want to leave plenty of room to walk upstairs, but I also want to fit as many of these as I can. It's nice that they can be put on the roof. They're not really sensitive to weather effects, so that'll make that easier. We're back to being attacked in our own home again in Squin. I'm kind of tired of this. Like, what are the guards doing? Are there any guards? There are no guards. Did the guards just get worn down? What is going on? We're going to have to vacate this place just because it's not safe. Sad Neil's getting stomped out down here. Cat, get up here and shoot him. This is the whole reason we had abandoned Stack, is because it had just stopped being defended. This is kind of nonsensical. Alright, Burn, you've got enough strength for it to be good to go. We're going to start making use of all those muscles you built up, and we're going to get the hell out of here. I don't feel like having my guys who are supposed to be safe in the city getting attacked on the regular. This is just nonsense. There's no reason for you to have a med kit. Just need the repair kit. I think a splint kit would be good, but we just don't have it. We're going to be moving armor, and we want to do it stealthily. Let's have you head to the hub. Does Sad Neil not have a robot kit? Oh, Burn, come back, take care of Sad Neil right quick. Alright, I think we need to get these guys an escort to the base. What is Burn trying to do? Oh, he's trying to get back to his job. No, we're not doing that. We still got some valuables in here. Beep, are you tweaking? Yeah, they're having a little trouble building this stuff out. How are we on electricals? Already burnt out. Okay, we've still got 23 hours there. So we did already run out of electricals, so my prediction that we had plenty didn't really hold water. Well, if we're going to want that, I know we're going to want a crossbow bench, or a bench to make crossbow bolts. Need an arrow making bench, which only takes iron plates, that's good. Electrical workbench doesn't take electricals? No way. That's fantastic, so we'll get that going. But it does require copper, so it is going to be a whole situation here. And then I'm going to want to make storage for copper over by this copper node. How many people can work the copper? 2. And Beanhop and Emu operate the copper. We don't really need anyone operating this yet. With us having a full mine setup, we probably don't need them. Be more efficient to do it this way. And then we'll have Scratch haul to iron plates as his #1 job. That way this thing will stay open. I don't think I like that. We'll do it last, so he at least does it, but only when he has to. That way we keep producing. Jag, we'll have you haul to there. And the iron plates. And we'll let Scratch off the hook for that. Get some lights going in here. Wait, was he working the copper? Oh no. We gotta move down the line, guys. Hold on. Wait, Oron, what are you? Yeah, you do electrical workbench. These two will do copper resource. Beep. You don't have to stand on the bench and watch him. We don't need that level of micromanagement. Sheesh. I knew this was going to be a problem. Come on now. We'll get these jobs straightened out eventually. Gate's doing good. How did that beak thing get in there? Might have to do a save and load to keep animals from just wandering in here. They're just feasting on the outside. As long as they stay out, I don't really care. So it looks like we're going to slowly get our battery power to where it's just insane. Let's take a look at what it's going to take to craft things up. Q, we want toothpicks, and it takes iron plates. Okay, that's no big deal. We got some of those laying around, right? Yeah, we're doing good on iron plates. Oh, I don't have an automatic copper mine. Ain't that a pain in the butt? We don't get to do that without mods. You can hold to that one too, dude. That's crazy. This is something that always kind of screws up my base building, is that I'll end up trying to produce enough iron plates. I really don't need the two of these guys here doing this if it's going to be this much. And we kind of knew we weren't going to need to produce a ton of stuff. How are you guys getting knocked outside of the base? That's not good. I want everybody back inside the base. Close the door. No, what? Oh boy. And they're breaking our door down. What a bunch of idiots. I can't wait for these guys to be gone. No point in having a gate if you doofuses are gonna just break it all the time. Hot lungs, I gotta remember to take them off engineer if they're gonna be doing something else. Alright, before they get too far down the line on that though, let's turn everybody's jobs off, group everyone up, and we're gonna head over there. Cat, you're just in too heavy of armor for yourself. Casual, grab this and this. What else do we have that we really want to take? Some lanterns and med kits. We can send other people back for the rest of it. We're gonna grab these guys. And and take them to meet everybody else. Ooh, the squad limit. Okay. Put Griffin up in scouts, Sad Neil, Burn. Delete Squin. We want to get everybody up there before the thing expires. Once the contract with those guys expires, moving in between the base is going to be dangerous as all get out. So we'll just go ahead and grab these guys now. We've got nobody left in the city, and we will be officially transitioned into our base. This is a pretty big deal, getting everyone moved over here. We'll get a barracks, a research bench, everything going. And as soon as we can get rid of these stupid mercenaries. Are they just renewing the contract? What's going on here? I could have sworn this was almost up. Maybe I have to talk to them to cancel it? That would be annoying. Alright, now we need to swap people out. Logan, you can go be our crossbow crafter. I'm gonna ditch these limbs. Hot longs, we're gonna take you off that. Put you on engineer. We need new squads now. Workforce again. Base defense. Scouts, and then we'll do one more squad. Research. So we'll put Logan in workforce. Cat, we're gonna get you making electricals so we can free up Orin. Okay, that's good. Khaled and Bombingham are going to be excellent for mining, so we'll put them here. Beanhop, Inu, and what's Soto doing over there? Oh, they were all three set to work it. We don't want that. We'll have these two operating that one. And now we can move them to workforce as well. Now I just need someone to take over for Scratch and Jag longer. Sad Neil, he's eventually going to be running a turret or two. Not sure 100% how I want to do this base defense. So I'm kind of tempted to just throw a tower up on the opposite side or on this side of the wall and just blast them that way. Burn's going to be going and hauling our armor. Griffin's our most experienced scout, so I guess what we really need is one more laborer. We need a bunch of laborers, actually. We need a lot of laborers, so I think it's time to go recruit more people because we're going to need to set up our farming soon. Our food's not going to hold out forever, especially once they come back for tribute. Let's make sure none of these guys have spare jobs that they shouldn't. Cat, let's get you out of that armor. So this will be the barracks. We're going to want armor storage. And not a lot of it, just a little bit. Crossbow lockers. Bolt boxes. We'll want a lot of storage for that so we can really stack it up. And then we'll work on beds after that. That's what we could use all of that skin for, is to make beds. That would be good. We gotta get Cat out of this heavy armor. He's just not cut out for it yet, and it's just slowing him down. Logan, same thing. And those crossbows are probably wasted on them. Excellent. Slowly building up our power even higher. We just need a way to get Yang or Scratch just hanging out at the food. Oh, we're under attack. Oh, goodness. Put Cat on passive. We need to put all of Workforce on passive. Looks like the gate's just sitting open. That's never good. We can have Griffin forage animals for now. Materials trader could be okay. What do you got for me? We're not going to need a ton of iron plates. We actually need electricals more than anything. We'll take the food though. Our iron plates production's overpowered, so we didn't even need these, it looks like. Then we need a way to get rid of corpses. We're going to have too many corpses piling up. I'm pretty sure there's a way. Is it under power? Yep. We want to put any corpses we can into that thing. The main thing I need to do right now is some hiring, though. We need laborers. Basically as many as I can get. So I'm going to go sell off the copper we have in Squin, and we'll go from there. I hope the mercenaries aren't just going to stay until we run out of money. That would be terribly inconvenient. Grab the electricals and then sell all this copper. That's fine. I'll come back for that food later. Stick. Ribs. There's all kinds of people here. Do Shek have a penalty against farming? They do. Not gonna hire a bunch of people specifically for farming that aren't good for it. Not at this point. I'm gonna go scoop up. Let's see, who's gonna be? Is that gonna be... Who's got good at farming? Okay. Stats. Is he good at farming? No, it's gotta be Greenlanders. I guess that kind of makes sense. They're the ones that do all the farming. So we need more Greenlanders, huh? Alright, I think I can manage that. There's one. You look hungry. Alright, we'll get you some grub too. You look real hungry. Well, we don't need any crafters. Could use another straight laborer. Oh, he's not a good laborer. He's a good sneak. Okay, because he's a higher prince. Huh. That's okay. We'll find something for him to do. That's not really what I was looking for, but that's okay. Stinks is with the tech hunters. You know, that has to suck having your name be Stinks. Alright, we're gonna make one more squad. Recruits for now. We're not gonna worry about having the science one set up yet. Put casual down there. Just so I can have these guys moving together. Is there anything else useful here to buy? Do you guys have med kits? You got splint kits, but we've got more of those than we do med kits. Buy some food and we'll head back. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this Zill character. He's we've got plenty of guys that I plan on making sneaky. We may have to just have him do whatever he can do, honestly. Let's get into Squin. Hope the guards are a little preoccupied. This is part of the problem. Let's go hide in the inn with these guys. Get them patched up while we go check out the base. This is a problem. So we've still got the mercenaries here. How many of us actually have ammo to shoot with? Beep, get out there and slap that guy up. No, they still take our food? Oh, that's obnoxious. We are getting absolutely murdered over here because they can't defend the damn city. These Shek are worthless. Our base is getting raided. All of our food's gonna be gone. Burn and Sad Neil need to be on passive and hiding. And these frickin' tech hunters are just wandering the base, not killing anything. Alright, let's get inside the base. What? Get inside the base. Shut the door. Which of these idiots took all our food? Fucking assholes. Hate that shit. See, they just delete your food. And I'm gonna have to buy even more food. These random dipshits are attacking our gate. Again, let's get everyone in the base. My goodness. Tell me these guys, these mercenaries are almost done. Okay. They need to go away. They're just causing problems. Alright, my recruits aren't completely dead. Let's try and get them back to the base. And pick that guy up because his leg is thrashed. Now we're about out of food, which is just terrible. Logan, you're a Greenlander, so you're gonna have to get to working on the farming. We need you farming. We can't have you doing that. So let's look at workforce. Get Zill over there. Logan's gonna be a farmer. Okay, these guys are almost done. That's gonna be good. So we can't let these guys in the base. Those bandit raids, if they get in the base, we lose all our food. So we got to rethink our front gate. We need more storage for copper. We're not burning through the iron plates very fast, which is pretty good. We need way more electricals. Feed, come grab those. Looks like most of our batteries are built. It's just this one in the corner being weird. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna have to rethink our front gate. We've got the building materials to redo it. But having this dill hole just sitting here chomping on it isn't good. Griffin, what are you doing? Okay, walls. We want to put the gate back here. Now we want to make sure it's at the end of 2 full walls. There's 1. There's 2. And then defensive wall 1. No, it needs to be 2 full walls and then curve over. So we got to move that back a little. It is not. Don't be ridiculous. So the problem is this little hole here isn't big enough. We do need to dismantle more. What is Oron doing? And why? Didn't say you need to be on passive and chilling. Right now we're just trying to redo the front gate. It was not very defensible. There's no character. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, they're out of the way. Confirm that. Running out of ammo isn't helping us. It's not doing any favors. Gotta dismantle that gate. Build a wall right here. Oh, come on, guys. You gotta get out of the way. This is gonna get us closed up tight. And then we'll build some harpoon turrets. We'll have some areas to shoot from. This will be a lot better. We're also going to move our food storage inside behind a locked door so it's not immediately accessible. Well, I can't lock it because then we won't eat it, but we'll figure out something here. Alright, get everybody inside. Everybody should be on their jobs. Alright, we've got Cat and Zill doing what they need to do. We hired one new farmer that we don't really know what to do with. We'll move him to workforce. We're gonna have Griffin forage these animals. That'll get us some food going. And then I think we've got to look at getting our food set up, even if we just have the one farmer for now. Hydroponic vegetables are going to take up a lot of energy, so we just need to be aware of that. It's also going to require plenty of water, but we've got enough wells that that shouldn't be a problem. Can't quite get these straight. There we go. That's still kind of crooked, but not too bad. I want to have at least 2 full rows of these, so that's why we're scooting those up to make room for the next row. This should give us a cracked amount of food production, hopefully. Then we're going to want storage for the green fruit to be up here. We're going to want a cooking stove or 2 up here. And we're going to need some serious recruits. I need Griffin to not be getting dusted, guys. Kill that stupid beak thing. Alright, turn his jobs off. Oh, of course your legs are just broken. I'm gonna get him out of harm's way. Burn, where are you? Whoop. Logan's unconscious? Where are you? Why are you out there? Oh, goodness. And we're gonna need a ton of green fruit to get this started. That's frustrating. Our best scout's down and out, barely able to move. Alright, Burn, go. Trade with Griffin. You're gonna have to go get our food and try not to die. I always forget, even when doing hydroponics, that I'm gonna have to have a ton of green fruit just to get started. Making a base is always just such a colossal undertaking. And then when the Sheks show up for their tribute, we have to remember to give them the most bare bones tribute ever. We can't afford to just give away a ton of food. We've got everybody working, we've got a lot of stuff going on, but we've got to get food production next. It would be good if we didn't have to worry about that, but eventually we're not going to be able to keep up with our base with just purchasing food. This will keep everybody fed for a little bit, though. The next thing I'm going to need is a bed. That's going to help keep it to where we're able to get some rest. You know what? That's what Sad Neil can do for now. Oh, yeah. We want to get our human recruits working on farming. But we are going to need a fabric loom. Or a leather. Well, we don't even have leather. Or cotton. That's not... We're not going to be able to do that out of that. We're going to need to get fabric somehow. We need to get Griffin back in shape. And then send him to get all of the farming stuff we need. That'll get us up and running. Have Griffin hit the farm shop. Because we're going to need at least 10 green fruit. That's how we get started. We need 10. So Burn's going to go put him in bed. And then we can hit the way station and see what they might have. Because if we can just find an actual farm store with some green fruit, we'll be doing a lot better. The way station didn't have farming stuff. We'll try Add Mag. Just while we're waiting for him to get better. The Holy Nation territory is going to have plenty of green fruit we can get. Now that we're not set up in stack anymore, we can also look at just stealing from the farms if we have to. We're eventually planning on running them over, so we're not going to feel too bad about snatching some food from them. Logan is laid out bad. Let's see, can we... Even one turret just to keep the random off-beak thing from trashing the place would be great. Double barrel harpoon turret requires copper alloy and steel bars. We don't have that. So we are just going to have to make do. We'll get that built as soon as we can. Oh, wait, what? Upgrade to what? Oh, for the light, yep. So we're going to need steel bars, copper alloy, and electrical components. We can grab that with burn while we're out here. So steel bars and alloy is the main thing. We can get electrical components on our own just fine. The Shek demands are coming pretty close right after bandit demands. Hopefully they're not the hungry bandits that take all of our dang food. We got a general shop that I'm hoping will have what we need. Absolutely no green fruit, but I was kind of expecting that. 6 steel bars. And we'll head back to the outpost. You're still pretty beat up, but not too bad. We're going to send you to Stack to see what they have there. I just want to get food production going so that we're not beholden to running out of money. We're slowly getting things built up. We're stacking up a lot of ammo. Let's have everybody turn off jobs for just a second. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to get everybody armed with some ammo. That's going to make defending the base a whole different situation. We didn't have enough for everybody maybe, but pretty close. Alright, we'll get you back on your jobs. I want to make sure that under no circumstances those materials go to something else. What? Burn, are you... Ah, I gotta build a ramp up there, don't I? That would probably help. And then they'll fill in the electrical components, and we can have Sad Neil be on our turret team. We will shoot first, ask questions later, for sure. Why won't he man the turret? What is going on here? We'll try a save and reload, see if that'll get it fixed. A lot of times that's all it is with building anything. At worst, I may have to import, but hopefully we won't have to go that far. It's like it's not even there. That's so frustrating. It cost us so much material to put that up, and now it's just not working. I will try importing the game. Give me just a second. Little frustrating here that we build stuff up and it just isn't working, but we'll figure it out. Alright, got this thing loading again. If this doesn't work, we'll just accept it and move on. We might have to put in different turrets, we might need different walls. I think there's a defensive wall 4 that would be even better. Might have to build a sniper tower and just set them up there. No, it's like it's not even there. That's wild. Okay. So there's something wrong with that turret, is what it is. Griffin, let's hit the general shop. Hope they've got what we need. No green fruit. Frustrating. We're gonna go hit the Holy Farms and see what they have. I don't really want to leave the... Oh, did we get... I don't want to leave this guy sitting outside, and I don't want to leave the base to get him healed up. So we're kind of in a catch-22 here, where it's not safe to leave, but it's not incredibly safe to be here either. Let's get over to the farm, see if We can just purchase stuff just because that'll be less drama, but if we have to, we will steal some green fruit and get to farming. What are they farming? Cotton? Just cotton? That's not gonna do, guys. Barracks. Is that? Who is that? Just a worker. Check the other holy farm, see if they have green fruit anywhere. Cotton. All they're doing is cotton, huh? I don't know if we're going to be able to get what we need from here anyway. Still amazes me that that's just basically not working. And these guys are going to get their way in soon. It's almost like it installed the turret backwards. Well, these guys are eventually going to break down my wall. Dude, what is going on? Get inside, you stupid schmucks. Jesus. Turning off your medic and everything. Get inside. You guys are gonna fucking die. Birmingham. Khaled need to operate that. Scratch needs to operate that. And then his last job will be hauling. Just whenever he has to. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, why that messed up so bad. That's frustrating. I think we're just going to want to build a tower. There we go. Lots of green fruit. We don't have the right kind of backpack. Frustration. That's okay though. Now we know where to buy this stuff. And we've got enough to get started, so that's fine. Let's see. Hopefully, we'll be able to get our farming up without a hitch, but that has not been my experience so far. Base building is one of the biggest hassles in this game, sadly. You just have an unreasonable amount of planned attacks on top of all of the random attacks. And it just creates a situation where it's just a giant hassle. But once food production is up, we will have everything we need. We will be able to self-sustain, we won't need to leave, and we can really focus on defending the base. Guys, just kill this guy. There you go. Goodness. Well, knowing that's coming, I'm going to look at building a tower. And I want that very front turret spot to be in a good position to shoot the gate. Or just a turret spot. I guess it doesn't have to be the front turret spot. That should be very good. That's going to take a lot of building materials, but we should have it. We don't. Okay. Interesting. We may have to get some building materials going, but that's okay. But like this guy, he should not be permitted to come and do this. Just pound on the gate. He should get killed. And once we have turret guys, that's what'll happen. Griffin's here. Open the gate. Flumen, get back inside. Griffin brought the green fruit we need. We're going to make sure that goes into one individual thing. Like one individual plot. We don't want them building up partially. That would be terrible. We need them fully built so that we can get to work in them. Alright. Workforce. We're going to get rid of this turrets thing. Put him in recruits. I need to make a squad for food production. We'll move Logan and Jinsei in there. I want him to build this up. What? What did you do? Where did you put those green fruit? That only took 10. What just happened? No, he didn't unload them elsewhere. Who knows? Honestly, he probably, yep. just built it up anywhere he felt like. Okay. Do either of you have any experience in doing this? Farming? No. What about cooking? No. Okay. So we'll have you both work on that. We're gonna want lights in here. What? Come on now. Output Q. We'll want cooked vegetables. When they're not doing that, they'll be doing this. How did you end up outside the base? Guys, just stop going outside the base. It's not hard. That is going to take some time to build up. What do we have for invaders coming? Are they going to come take all our food again soon? No, they left. We're still in good with the Czech Kingdom. I wonder if they just got in a fight on the way here and just didn't bother. They were like, ah, fine. Didn't have the building materials to finish this. We're stretched kind of thin for people right now. Still need recruits more than anything. Okay, we've got to figure this out. We're going to take a bunch of you off of engineer. There's too many of you trying to fix the door and it's forcing you outside. Cat, what are you trying to do? Okay, we need a more electrical component storage. Got it. We're gonna head to stack to get all the recruits we need. Hopefully bring them back here without them dying. We'll see though. How is food production going? We are gonna want a food store up here as well. That's still growing. Kind of at the point of, if I hire you and you don't make it, if you die, you die. Pick her up. Check the bar. Who all's in here? We got some mercenaries. We got a bard. I'll take bard. I'm gonna put burn in base defense as well for now, so this doesn't get confused. Is there anyone upstairs? Nope. Now we check the bar over here. Maybe we can get some people to get the farming sped up. No, pretty light on recruits. Let's see if we can buy some building materials. Actually, what I need is a better backpack to carry that type of stuff. Perfect. Okay. We put a backpack on him, backpack on him. Whenever he decides to get here. Perfect. We're gonna grab materials and then green fruit. Go back with loaded backpacks. Not gonna need iron plates. Ooh, we do want to get beds set up though, so we'll buy fabric. I kind of want the steel bars, but that didn't go over so well, so we're gonna hold off. Now we need to hit the Holy Farm. Actually, let's get... Are you encumbered? No, I didn't even give him anything. No, we're running. We are going to bring the recruits here. And he's going to head to the closest farm. What are you doing, dude? Move it. Should be somebody I can buy from in here. Or around here somewhere. Where's the leader guy? Come on. I was just here buying stuff. You guys are turds. We're so close. I can feel it. It's just this food production hiccup, and then we're good to go. That's just a farmer. Where's the leader? I need your leader. This is insane. I was just purchasing stuff here. What's going on? Okay. I'm just gonna head back to base then. Fine. See how these goobers are doing. Get them inside the base. Move them over to food production. And we will have them working that one. How many cooking stoves did I make? 3? That's fine. It's gonna be a while before we're even cooking food for ourselves. At least this way we'll get one bed built. We'll be able to rest people somewhat if they get injured. It's a little bit of a bummer we weren't able to get more green fruit, but that's just something that's going to happen. Farmers are going to disappear. As the world plays out longer and longer with the nests turned up so high, I've never really seen this be such a big problem, but I'm running out of shops to buy things from or safe places to stay in town. There's so many bandits wandering the world now, even without having the squad size cranked up, that it's just very easy for us to get the town to get overwhelmed. The actual like Czech guards are just getting bombarded too often. We need 10 more. We've got just enough to finish the tower. That's good. Now let's see about making a bed. There we go. We got our first bed. We'll be able to let people rest here and there. Now what I want to look at is getting these guys. Okay, Sad Neil, you can totally do this work. Jaglonger, you don't need to be doing that. And then Scratch, we're going to take you completely off of that. I want to get all of my base defense guys off of engineering completely. We'll have Burn do engineering. What do we not? I'll have to... figure that out later. Now I want that excellent turret built right here. I'm still not going to have everything I need for it because we got hosed, but that's okay. Gonna add back that turret squad. Move them down here. I do want him on engineering. And these guys can be on engineering. Well, not him. He's workforce. I've got him doing other stuff. There we go. Burn, you're going to be our engineer for now. Nothing needs to be built all that quickly. Base defense can come here and arm up and focus on that. We're just going to do 2. We'll start from the back. And that just puts all of the crossbow ammo actually in someone's control. We got more copper than we know what to do with. We probably got plenty of electricals. Yep. So the next thing we need is a crafting copper alloy bench. And storage for copper alloy. Probably put that upstairs. When that's ready, we'll have Cat move over to that. Let's take a look at food production, see how it's going. Him on engineering. See, this is what I don't like. I'm gonna pile everybody up in front of the door. Make sure they're unranged and hold. And attack. Take them off hold. How did that guy get in the base? I hate that. The doors are so flimsy. I've got to go pick up our food before those guys eat it all. Got to get to the food before that guy does. Somebody come kill that guy. Beep, kill that guy. Not letting you take our food, you piece of shit. Dude, what do you not understand about not getting involved? No, B, come get him off of him. Let's get everybody out. Let's get them outnumbered. Oh boy. Get him off jobs. Sad Neil, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, taking the defense force off of engineering wasn't great. Putting anybody else on it was worse. Putting the defense guys on throwing people out of town doesn't work good. They just end up holding on to them. That's not doing anything. So we'll put like the back 5 on engineering. I don't want you to unlock it, I want you to fix it, you goobers. Oh boy. There we go. Griffin, stop it. Alright, is anybody knocked out or hurting? No, we're okay. You go put the food back so everybody can eat. We're gonna need more food. Alright, I've gotta get my hands on some green fruit. I want you working on copper alloys. And now we're going to need steel manufacturing. Where is that? Is that going to be mining? Yeah, steel refinery. We'll put that there. Storage for steel bars. Alright, you get back to work. We're really trying just to get a few more things going so we can build turrets. I didn't anticipate trying to build all this stuff, but the availability of steel bars, copper alloys, just zero. So we are going to do, it looks like almost everything ourselves anyway. Should have kind of seen that coming, but it's been forever since I played without mods. I'm kind of getting punished for it a little bit. This just has a bar. We're going to have to try all the way up to Blister Hill. We'll hit the Holy Farm there on the way. I'm really just trying to make sure that our base can self-sustain. We're running low on food. I want us to have the ability to shoot anyone that's just picking at our gate one at a time. It's just obnoxious having those guys do that. Alright. Is there a guy I can talk to? He is. Okay, perfect. Just want to trade. Give me all of your green fruit, please. And you know what? We're not going to be silly. We're probably going to end up doing our own cotton anyway. Grab some of that. Head off to Blister Hill. Well, the other farm might be open. We'll try the other farm. Our food production is going to be pretty minimal till these get built out. That's the biggest problem. We have been loading these, so let's make sure we're not doing that. We don't want to do cooking stoves. We just want to be producing green fruit to expand our farm, and we'll purchase food until then. Are you guys open? No, but neither is Blister Hill, so we'll see if you guys have stuff for purchase in the morning. It's always such a hassle setting up a town, but without mods it's even worse. There's nothing to buy in the shops. No one has anything. Even the Holy Nation, which is supposedly building an army and would need consistent iron and steel, is just out of luck. Okay, we have the steel refinery. We need someone to work that. Burn, I was going to have you do the turrets, but maybe we'll have you do steel for now. these guys are going to be waking up soon. I'll be able to talk to them, hopefully purchase some green fruit, and then we'll head on back after we check Blister Hill as well. There you are, buddy. That's a lot of green fruit. That's awesome. Ooh, no crimes, no crimes. Just wanted to see if there was anybody in there, but it's locked up. So we'll hit Blister Hill, see if they have green fruit, head back. Ooh, we did just build another hydroponics. That's nice. Mechanical shop. Everything just opened up, it looks like. Okay, that's not what I need. Clothes. No bar. Bakery? No. Looks like, yeah, the Holy Nation, it's just try to hit the Holy Farms in order to get green fruit. Did we get the turret built? It is built. Ice and Bar need to be on passive. And they need to not ever do that. Khaled, you're on passive. What are you doing? Get inside the base. We're just gonna head back. I need to be able to keep an eye on this place, and I've got to bring back food very soon. So I need to hit Squin. Why are all the turrets jacked up? What is going on here? Do I not have the right training? Is that where we're at here? Wait, Griffin, what are you doing? Hold on. Burn. We're gonna put you back on doing this, because the turrets just seem to not work. Casual. His jobs are off. Just want to look at what places have green fruit already and build them up. Get a general storage chest going so I can dump off random crap in there. Food production, we're going to have them work that one. And that one. Actually, let's just start redoing this. We'll have them working these 2. 3. 1, 2, 3. Griffin. Who's on engineering? Are we out of building materials? We are. Okay. Fair enough. I've got to figure out why those harpoon turrets aren't doing anything. We have to do some spot research on how to get those turrets going. I need some books. And then the main thing I'm here for is a bunch of food. I don't think we have any building materials, do we? We do. We have a bunch. Good. No, he still can't fucking man it. Okay. We're gonna get a research bench going as well because we've still got stuff to research. We gotta figure out how to get our guys to man those turrets. I'm wondering if they just don't have the training for it. Get him back on the job. Let's see if mounted crossbows will work with a light. We've got everything we need to make that work. We're not going to do more than one though. We'll start there. And then we'll put a ramp right there. Ooh, we're running out of iron plates. So the steel production does seem to outpace the iron production. So we're going to slow down on that. That's something we want to run sometimes, not always. I'm surprised I ran out of iron plates. That is a new one. Cat, he's just... What's Cat doing? I guess that's just taking forever to make use of it. I don't want to build any more storage for copper right now. That's just going to eat up iron plates. I'd really like to see these things get built. Okay, Sad Neil. Probably want you focusing on getting the material in there. Burn, we'll have you do that. That way Sad Neil's just constantly producing there. Zill's eating up iron plates too, trying to make more arrows. Let's take him off of that. Get him working on... I don't even know what we could be doing with him, honestly. We could do electricals for now. Food stores are kind of sus. These are getting built up fast, though. We'll just have them work the bottom row and the others work the top row. How are we doing on water? We are running out of water, okay. We're gonna want more wells. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll ditch this stuff for now. Need to go get more food. Getting there, but I need to go get more food. Ah, what the hell? I'm under attack, guys. Deal with these turds. We'll buy some more food, make sure we stay topped off on that. What are you doing? Stop it. Oh, they don't even have food. We've got some from here I can take. And we'll hit the way station as well. We're starting to burn through the copper a little bit at least. We got most of these built out, which is nice. How's our water production? Good. These need building materials. No, I don't want to hire anyone right this second. Gotta make sure I have the food first. And then building materials. We're running low on money. Very low. No, not a single one of these turrets works. What the holy hell? Um, Those only need green fruit. Those need iron plates. We're still really behind on iron plates. Really need our iron plates production to catch up. Alright, it looks like we've finally finished our food production. This is going to make everything better. We got a lot of people here whose only real purpose is to defend the base. Okay, Griffin, let's go see. Is the science bench up yet? Not yet. That's one of the reasons we're behind on iron plates. So many things to build. But at least we're not burning them trying to make crossbow bolts right now. It's just not practical. We've got to get all these different things built up. Sometimes you just have to cut the losses, you know? There's got to be something going on with training, why turrets just aren't working. It's got power. I wonder what's going on there. Oh, am I really? Oh no. Am I that dumb? Yep, okay. Okay. I bet you every single person that I tried to have mana turret was on passive. Alright. It makes more sense that I was doing something foolish than it does for the game to just not work. Oh, boy. Well, we're gonna come up and grab those materials. No, turn off jobs. Get back up here. I am going to try and build a turret. I want the good double barrel light turret. How are we doing with the food production, guys? Got green fruit. Okay. You guys have a lot of downtime. But, oh boy, we are really running slow on iron plates, guys. Come on. We had too many before. What's going on? Vern, are you struggling? No, just not enough. That's the final iron plate. Okay. We got our food production doing something. Workforce. They were operating copper. Zill, we could have you cook, but I bet you're bad at it. Let's take... We need to go get more recruits. We need to go get some cooking recruits. That's what we'll do. We just need more recruits, period. I'm gonna hit Squin, sell off some stuff. We need some money too. I'm not gonna worry about food anymore. I think we're gonna be okay there. Ooh, running out of copper to sell. Interesting. I already hit that way station for recruits, I thought, but we'll check. We'll see if they've got more. I really just need more people. Are all of you on engineering again? No. You just still ended up outside the base somehow. What a goob. Another Zill. I want people that can cook, man. Yeah, you know how to cook. Let's get you a little food so you can make the journey. They don't have anything I need terribly. I'm gonna send you up to Stack to do some recruiting. And you are gonna do your best to get back to the outpost without dying. If we can just get him back to the outpost without dying, he'll make a good cook. We'll get going from there. Zill, what are you doing? You're not making electricals no more. We'll have you take over for Burn. Burn, we're gonna move you down to turrets again. See if we can get this to work. Take you off passive. Put you on that turret. Haha, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. There it is. Yeah. That's going to be nice. Now, if we could get some more robo recruits, that'd be cool, but I don't think there's very many. More recruits, yes. Yep, sure, just come with me. Pick you up, take you back to base. I said I'm going to pick you up, take you back to base. There you go. Jinsei, come on in. We've got work for you to do, my guy. We need you cooking. I've never seen the iron plates fall so far behind. This is rough. Got another Khalid. We got 2 Jinseis and 2 Khalids. And they look the same. Y'all are all alike. Alright, we've maxed out our power. Just need some more iron plates. Once those are built, I don't see us needing a whole lot. What do you got, casual? What are you doing? What am I doing while everybody's working? Let's get some science going. What do I need? Strong defensive walls. I could have had better walls. That's rough. Let's look at training. I think turret training is going to be something worth looking into. Not you, you Dinklemorp. We'll do research. Bring that up more. Honestly, it doesn't make a ton of sense having me fully armed, but here we are. Okay, move that there. We need a light in here. Oh, we've already got one. Guess it's just not considered darkness until it gets late. Khaled's cooking up a storm. What do we have coming up for faction interaction? Nothing. Love it. Love it. We don't need any more nonsense. We've got the iron plates. Why is no one building these things? Yo. What? Oh, they need building materials. Yikes. Okay. Beep, you're the strongest. You can go outside and help us with that, right? You see an issue with your base. You're gonna take care of that. Actually, there we go. Beep also has the ability to just go grab a bunch of building materials for us. That would be better. What are they going after? Oh, they went to grab the one building material. I really should just include that in the base, huh? We'll get more building materials built up before we worry about expanding the wall. Beep will be safe out there. He's pretty badass. Not too worried about him getting hurt. Not for lack of caring, I just think he'll be fine. Yes, we are producing our own food. It's glorious. We gotta get their cooking stat up. That's okay. It'll come up with time. Burn is up here holding it down. We need to get Sad Neil replaced so we can put another turret up there. We're like stalled out on copper so bad. Let's move Birmingham down to food production. And take you off of copper and get you working on food. Ditch all the random crap. Alright, that freed Sad Neil up. We can build another turret. Build a double-barreled harpoon turret with a light. I think we've got enough people working on food production. We don't need a ton of steel bars right now. I don't even know if we're gonna make more turrets. I am going to move Sad Neil down to turrets. And I'll probably have to do some research outright and see if there's anyone that is another robot recruit we can get pretty easy. But now we've got two cyborgs holding down on the base, shooting at anybody that causes a problem. Let's have Griffin go meet this guy at the door. I don't want to make anything illegal. Not this close to the Shek Kingdom. We'll take the books. I'll sell you some animal skins that we don't need. Oh, shite. Okay, well, we'll move the animal skins, maybe. Didn't I have corpse disposal set up somewhere? Could have sworn we did. Maybe not, though. No, we did. It's over here. Okay. Back where the old gate was. Storage skins. We'll put that really close to the gate. And then I can have Griffin just move those. Okay. Looks like we're off to a pretty good start. This was probably the most painful but still most successful part. We've really got a base up and running now. Looks like we've got enough water for what we're doing, just barely, which is fine. We're not overproducing green fruit, but we are producing a ton of food. That looks like enough food for everybody. Although our other food stores are getting a little low. Let's go ahead, take him off of jobs. Hold on to that food. I do wonder what else we might need to keep up with. Who all is doing labor that doesn't have a lantern? Zill, you could use a lantern, but that's... No, you're not actually laboring. Beep's out here just getting it done. We got building materials coming. Oh, that does require workers. Interesting. Okay. Kang, you can go help Beep. You know what's up. Where is Casual? He's got the lantern I need. Take that. We'll have Kang focus on operating this. That way Beep can keep grinding away at the materials. It does look like our food production is going to be plenty. That is very good news. We could use more water, it looks like. We've got the iron plates for it. We've got some building materials. Let's go ahead and build more wells. Because we don't want water to be what's holding us back. Ever. There's plenty of it here. Griffin, head outside. Soto, what are you doing? Fine, well, I guess we can leave the gate open. That'll do. After that, I really want to get away from any kind of production using iron plates so we can stock up on them a little bit and get some ammo. Oh boy, this guy came up, ran his mouth, and got immediately shot. Just dunked on. Okay, so we are seeing a bunch of people head towards that open door, so we're going to close that. And our harpoon resistance is going to make fighting outside the gate not an absolute horror show. Oh, Beep got hungry. I was like, what's he zooming for? It's crazy how fast he is. It is otherworldly how fast he is. He is our super general. Honestly, if he didn't have this backpack on, he would be an absolute powerhouse. Let's go have him trade with, I believe, yeah, Sad Neil. I'll have him trade with Sad Neil. No reason to leave that good backpack on him. Bean Hop, go ahead and grab these electricals while you're at it. That way you can put those away when you're done. I know how crazy it must be to see me just get rid of these, but it's time to start just getting the new walls up. This should put us in a much better place for getting these built faster. It's a little risky taking those down for now, but we'll figure it out. We're on the last bit of building material usage elsewhere anyway. about Beep? Beep, you gotta stay put on the job. Griffin can go talk to him. We don't want any animals for now. I am going to have everyone on base defense switch over to building these walls. I want them up, and I want them up now. And people are still getting shoved out the door anyway. We are using up a lot more power than we were before. That is something to consider. I just took a look at that. Our power usage is pretty high. We're going to need to get more, not only wind generation, but more batteries. Our food production is very not scuffed, though. We have good food production. I'm really happy with that. We've got plenty of water now. We're not ever running out and waiting for it. And now we can get our building materials made in-house without having to deal with running outside the base. So that's going to be crucial. The next big thing is getting Beep and Kang off of there. I need more recruits. Always the problem. Need more recruits. We're going to head straight to Bad Teeth. There should be lots of guys to recruit there. Now the base is relatively protected. We've got so many people. Oh, Soto's just taking a rest. We've got so many people that will keep an eye on things, get things fixed up. We've got enough people that are armed and armored for defense. We've got a really robust food production going. Our iron plate production is getting ahead of us. We can probably... Ooh, what are they shooting at? Here's what they're shooting at. We'll take everybody off range for now, just so they'll get in there. Beep's still letting everybody know who's in charge. He's the ultimate badass on the team. Alright, we got a bard here. We got some recruits. Perfect. You're hired. Nobody in here. How do you keep your business running if you can't even get customers? Okay, good medic. We'll take that. We're going to have to pick her up, though. We can't have her wandering around by herself. Okay, that's 2 new recruits. That'll at least fill the gap we have for now. Let's go ahead and get back. We really want to get Beep and Kang off of this machine. I know that they're just doing what needs to get done, but it shouldn't be these two handling that business. Looks like we're up on building materials, which is good. We haven't seen any real issue with power just because the wind's staying running overnight, but 500 usage against 12,000 storage isn't that much. I'm going to want to see a lot more. Looks like we got a lot of copper alloy. We're getting up there on iron plates. Let's go ahead. Where's my workforce? Zill. Zill, what are you doing sleeping? You're not even hurt, man. Get to work. Get that steel mill going. So this is where I've got to remove even more people off of engineer. Having too many is just shoving people out the door. Let's do the bottom 3. Okay. Put them down. Get them moved to workforce. And then we're going to get Zim operating this, Swift operating that. We're going to get our base defense guys off of there. Putting her on passive. Him on passive, get him over here. It's on the way, right? Good. And then I want to try out having Scratch man that turret. I feel like he's just gonna shoot people in the back though. That's honestly terrible. Yeah, we don't want that. We'll turn that off. Dismantle that. That turret's legit busted. Let's put a new wall there. See if that'll help. Okay, so those mini walls can't have turrets, that's fine. We'll look at putting one there. And then we'll move the turret guys into the base defense squad, I think. I think that's going to be the best bet. Are we capped out on people? No way. 5, 6, 22, 23. We are capped out on people. That's not ideal. I was wanting to have a much bigger setup than this. Okay. It's really hard to man a base like this. So my thoughts are maybe have an extra turret there that can shoot a little sooner. I don't know. We're not going to be able to have a crazy defense setup here, honestly. What could we do? We did storage and made them run around. Animals? Animal feeders? No, what was it? I want to say weapons, weapon cabinets, weapon stands. Weapon stands would be good. Make them run this crazy circuit just to even get in our base. So I think that makes sense, right? You wouldn't want people to just be able to walk into your base, and we don't want to fiddle with the walls too much. But, you know, we want it to be tight. And this will make it annoying coming in for us, but that's kind of how you make your position defensible, is coming in while not getting shot at is annoying. Coming in while getting shot at is almost impossible. We don't have any animals to feed, so these aren't going to serve any other purpose, but will give us a nice firing line to hold them off on, maybe. And this is going to take who knows how many building materials, but I really want to see if this will keep them from smashing into our gate all at once. See if I can make it to where only 1 or 2 guys on engineering can hold the gate while they're getting unloaded on by our 2 turret gunners. So like that one, there we go. This may seem a little excessive, but I really just want to know that if our base gets attacked by anything serious, we're not completely boned until our fighting team gets a little tougher. Because they're not weaklings by any means, but they're still heavily disadvantaged if we're outnumbered, and it looks like we're going to be outnumbered a lot if I'm really limited all the way down to 30. That's a tough limitation. I didn't realize it was that bad. Let's go ahead and rotate that a little. I feel like we're at a weird angle here that we don't need to be. Yeah, we'll do that for now. So what happens? Where are you, Griffin? Our food stores are doing great. We love to see it. This one's empty, so we're going to dismantle it. Griffin already has to follow the crazy pathing just to get through there. That's interesting. Well, we can't recruit anymore. So that is noticeable. Now all I could do is look at making money and making the base more defensible. Let's see, we're probably overproducing our steel. No? Zil, what are you doing? Oh, he's not set up to do that. Had to set him to actually put the steel bars away. But we're not gonna need steel bars. So let's rethink that. Hauling to iron refinery. And then iron plates. Khaled will just take off copper. We'll put Zil on copper. I'm coming, I'm coming. I was trying to buy the whole time. I don't know what his problem was. So we're overproducing food compared to what we need. Oh man. Right now we're gonna have all the food. I could probably get some more power, but it hasn't been an issue yet. And we really just got to decide what we want to craft. We don't need any more steel, because we're not going to have enough people to man a bunch of turrets. We may as well just use the people that don't get hungry. But yeah, we've got the base with our little zigzag defense pattern. We're going to have 2 turret gunners. This is about the time to wrap up the morning stream. I even ran a little long today. I was just having fun getting this finally going. I think we're probably going to start looking at producing more ammo and how we're going to protect the base while still being able to go on expeditions and get things done. We may have to put some of our workforce up on turrets. It's just a matter of making sure they don't starve themselves. Every time you put somebody on turrets, they find a way to starve to death, unless they're a robot. So, this is kind of the limitations of playing without mods. It's going to be very hard to defend our little city we have here, our little outpost, and go do anything else in the world. But we're getting ready to wrap up. This was casually dedicated. I'm just doing a modless run through here. We have, you know, the UI mods, the mods that make the game run better, but anything about combat, we're still on regular attack slots. All the stores are the same. There's no extra. Nothing's easier at all. We just have the game running a little better so I can actually stream it for you, and I love the dark UI. But we'll wrap up there, and I will see you guys this afternoon.